Hello there, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sakala, and today I'm going to talk about the operating cycle of a diesel engine. So this is the deal. The operating cycle of an engine consists of 4 phases, which we call the 4 strokes of operating cycle of an engine from the beginning to the end. These are induction, compression, power, and exhaust. These are the cycles that make up the operating cycle of an engine. So we are going to begin one by one beginning with the induction stroke. Therefore, during the intake stroke, which is sometimes known as the suction stroke, there is a situation whereby the intake valve is closed and the exhaust valve is closed, and the piston begins to go down on its downward journey from top dead center, which is known as TDC, to bottom dead center, which is known as BDC. During this time, there is a situation whereby when the piston begins to go down, it creates a partial vacuum on top of it, therefore making a less vacuum or lower pressure than the atmosphere. Because there's a less pressure in the combustion chamber, the higher pressure in the atmosphere begins to push the air into the combustion chamber. The way things happen when you have got a puncture, in the atmosphere there is less pressure, in the tire there is more pressure, so the pressure and the air begins to go outside. This is the opposite of what happens here. During the compression stroke, there is a situation whereby both the inlet valve and the exhaust valve are closed, and the piston begins to go on its upward journey from bottom dead center to top dead center. During this time, the air is being compressed. Remember, when you compress air, the higher the pressure, the higher the temperature. The more the air is being compressed, the more and the higher the temperature is getting, and it becomes very, very high. It's top dead center. There's only a clearance volume on top, and diesel is introduced. Because of the high pressure, and the mixing of the air and the fuel, there will be a situation whereby the fuel will begin to vaporize and combustion will begin to take place. There will be a mixture of chemicals and the fuels, and ignition will result. When these air molecules and oxygen molecules and the fuel combine, there will be a situation whereby there will be a fire that will break out, and the fire will cause excessive pressure and excessive push down. This explosion is the one that will cause the piston to go down on its power stroke, giving the power to the engine, and the piston will go down from top dead center to bottom dead center, giving power to the engine. In this situation, that is the only power stroke that is there, and this is the one which gives energy to the engine and rotation. After it reaches bottom dead center, there will be a situation whereby all the temperatures and all the pressures are exhausted, and the inlet valve is closed and the exhaust valve is closed, and then all the chemicals will be released: carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxide, and all the hydrocarbons, including sulfur dioxide, will be released. And because the inlet valve is open and the piston is going on its journey to top dead center, the exhaust fumes will be released to the atmosphere, of course sometimes going through the catalytic converter, which makes sure that all the harmful pollutants are removed from the gases before it is released to the atmosphere. Definitely, this is all the 4 strokes of the engine. There is the intake stroke, compression stroke, there is the power stroke, and there is the exhaust stroke. That is a takeaway for you guys. And so there you are then. That is the end of my short clip. Thank you for your interest in me. Please, we shall meet in the next video. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Bye for now.